Here we are in the Chapter 3 review exercises. It begins with the slope monster. This one it says to complete in 33 minutes and 30 seconds because we're doing the slope and the perpendicular slope, or the slope and the parallel slope. So it gives us just a little bit of extra time to fill in those extra things. So let's remind ourselves before we begin what the shortcuts are. So the first easiest one is y equals mx plus b. If y is by itself, the number right in front of x is the slope, and that's the nicest, easiest way to find it. If y is by itself and there isn't anything in front of the slope, so it's just like a y equals a number b, that means the slope is 0 because there's no x on that side, so it's 0. The next one, what if it says x equals a number like 7? I don't know. Then that is an undefined slope. So anytime the x, we'll just put a period right there, undef. Anytime x is by itself, it's a vertical line. So those are the three easiest ones. Now we picked up one just this last section that had something like y minus y1 equals mx minus x1. If it's in a point slope form like this, where somebody's trying to write the equation of a line, again, m is right in front. Oh, that's nice. And then the last one is the old standard form, ax plus by equals some c with no fractions involved. And the shortcut here was the slope is the opposite of a over b, which means if either a or b is a negative, then we'll have two negatives here and it will be a positive slope. So are we ready? We will first get the slopes and then we'll go back afterwards and write in there perpendicular and or parallel ones. So we'll start off and we'll pick off each one of these and let's time and see how fast we can go. So let's find all the y equals mx plus b ones first. Ready, set, go. Here's one. That's a 5/9. Oh, here's an 8/3. There's a 5. There's one, -3/11. There's one, 2/9. And then on the next one, 2.387. 8/7. -3, 6/11, and 5/2, and that's it for that one. So now let's move on to the straight y equals. Y equals a number. We got one right here, so that's going to have a slope of 0. And on the next column, right there, there's a slope of 0. Good. Now let's go on to the straight x equals, and here's an undefined. And there's an undefined. So we got 2 on this column, probably 2 on the next one then. Undefined here, undef, and undef. Good. All right, let's do all of the point slope forms now. So this one, slope is right there, 5/3. Slope is right there, 7/9. Slope is, nope, that's all we got there. Wow, only one of them over here, -0.06, which means the rest of them are in standard form. So here we have, again, the opposite of 2/5. So this guy, there is a negative, so it's going to be +5/3. And then, all the way down to here, +7/3, +5/3 again. That's a -4/7. Up here, we get 4/1. Oh, so we could have just written 4. 8/3, +4/7. That's going to be a positive because there's a negative here. 10/6 is 5/3. 2/8 is 1/4, and 2/9. And now we can't forget that we got to fill out these other ones. Now, perpendicular slope to a slope is the negative reciprocal. So this is -2/5. It's a +5/2. This is -9/5. -3/5, -3/5, and undefined, this is vertical, so horizontal would be a 0. -3/8, -1/5, -9/7, sevenths, undefined, +11/3, -3/7. We're just flipping them over with a negative in front of them. -9/2, -3/5, +7/4, and 0. All right, parallel slope. Parallel slope and the slope of the line are exactly the same. Anything that's parallel has the same slope, so we just need to repeat these numbers. 4, 2.387, 8/3, 4/7, undefined, You may ask yourself at one point while we're doing this, why? Why in the world would somebody write a problem where all you have to do is repeat what's there? It's because this gives you about 20 opportunities to verify in your mind that a parallel slope and the original slope are exactly the same thing. And it will repeat it and push it further into your memory, so undefined. Oh, good. Let's check ourselves, see how we did on the time.